How are you gorgeous people doing today? Hoo-da-lally. We've, sorry it took me so long to get the schedule up for this week. It's been a bit of a doozy this weekend. Let's see. Hello, Thanos, what is up? And Lotus Die. Interesting. Hello, how are you doing? So I see a Lotus, you're over on the, Kick stream. Ooh-da-lally, gally, what-a-day. Indeed. Hey, Spock. Alrighty, so, today's, ladies and gents, we're going to be doing another virtual write-in. Originally, I was thinking of doing a drawing today, and then I didn't hit my word count until, like, an hour before stream. So, I'm gonna try and get ahead so that tomorrow I can work on the animation. So, since I was able to write about 4,000 last time I did one of these, that is, I think that's almost 2 days. And since I was able to write at least 4,000 words last time, hopefully I'll be able to pull that off again. Yeah. Unfortunately, the main reason I keep trying to get ahead is just in case something comes up with family, and for the past 2 days, something has. That or I have had a migraine from hell. Also, look! Yesterday, my middle sister, Jaybird, she had a birthday party, and we went over to my folks' place, my parents', or technically our parents' place, and had a little party and just were sitting visiting. This crazy heifer decides to come up behind me, and my hair is very, very long. You could probably guess from how long this braid is, because this kind of braiding will shorten my hair by about 5 inches normally, and it almost is to where it normally is. Power is not out, thank goodness. I wouldn't be able to stream if it were. But, Carpinigan. But anyway, so Crazy Heifer decides to walk up behind me and just randomly started braiding my hair. And look at this! It has held really well. Playing again on stream. Eh? Are you talking about the water sound effects? Those are different than the other one. But anyway, so, So some of you could say I still need to fix this, but it looks like we're halfway to the 12-hour stream challenge thing for you guys. So, yeah. Which, by the way, speaking of super long streams, this Saturday will be the charity stream with Stack Up. I'll probably primarily have that on Twitch, just because I don't have any integrations with YouTube or Kick. So, be over here on Twitch for that one. So there's that one this Saturday, starting at noon, Central Standard Time. I think it's around 2 p.m. that the Call to Arms live event will start with Stack Up, which is the charity I'm raising money for. Those of you who don't know what that is, it is a suicide prevention organization that specializes in veterans and active duty members. And we do suicide prevention through the power of video games and nerd culture. So, stream cutout on... That would explain it. That would indeed explain it. But yeah, so that's just a quick thing, and I need to go and make sure everything is still set up to make sure it's still all gonna work. So I need to do that sometime, probably tomorrow, just to ensure I get a good night's sleep. By the way, the migraine that I had, I woke up and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. Lo and behold, apparently part of the migraine was just I have not gotten a lot of sleep lately. Oops. Actually drinking Milo's tea this time around. They've got, not only do they have unsweet, they also have a 0-calorie sweet version. So yeah. Let's see, okay. Sweet. Alrighty. But yeah. So the other 12-hour stream this month is going to be on the 29th, which is going to be a Wednesday. It'll be, obviously, that's going to be after Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone is going to be out of their food coma. I don't get to go into a food coma this time. Why? Because I'm on keto. At least I'll be able to have all the turkey I want. I hope. So, there's that. Wee! I'm weirdly hyper today. I did manage to get my normal, like, amount in. Technically, if I were to absolutely write nothing at all, technically, I'd be fine until the 11th. But I want to make sure I have plenty of space in between now and the 11th. Because I know I'm going to be tired the 11th. I'm not going to be able to do any writing then. And I know on Sunday, I am probably going to be comatose to some degree. Because I was exhausted last time I did this charity stream. Keeping in mind, I absolutely adore this charity. And apparently, the people of the charity like me too. So, that's a plus. But yeah. Speaking of charity, I need help here, guys. So, I've got 6 goals, again. The first one, and each of these is, some of them are repeats, some of them are not. First one is I have to wear another, like I have to go through another full week of streams wearing dresses. That's an easy initial goal. I know it's a kind of a repeat from last time, but I suffered enough during that, so I'm pretty sure it'd be another one I could go through. But that is going to be at 2,500. Those of you who are not familiar with 2,500, that's 2,500. I've actually started meeting people that don't understand 2,500 is 2,500. So, hence why I say it. But anyway. So, 2,500, week of dresses. At 3,000, I will finish Soma. I've not finished Soma yet. Not looking forward to it. Dresses it. I don't know. Unless I take out a week of to do a Smurf cosplay, in which I'm going to have to try and find items in order to pull that off. Here's the problem with that, though. It has to be a plain white dress. Me and white don't get along. At least in terms of, like, me wearing the color white. Like, if it's the main color. Normally, it and I don't get along too well. Because suddenly I vanish. Or to be more exact, the lights in the camera don't like it too much. Besides, I don't have blonde hair, and I am not gonna get a wig. Absolutely not. Oh, entirely and utterly right. Well, I'm using Stream Raider still as a bit of a timer, so I'm not gonna start it yet. Let me see if I can get it booted. I booted it up earlier to get the update going. But anyway. So, finish week of Soma at 3,500. It's week of, but I don't have a other part there. So, I will take the dress as a Smurf into consideration. However, I'm not doing the body paint. I refuse to do the body paint. Just because I'm not sure how well that's going to do, for one. Two, I blue body paint and a white dress, that's not gonna end well. I might do, it's a type of cosplay people wear to, like, Disneyland and Disney World, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. There's a very specific word for it. I wish I could remember. It's there, but it's gone. Kitty cats are meowing. But yeah, so at 3,500, it's gonna be another week of, but I don't have the rest of that. At 4,000, finish Metroid Dread. I'm going to have to restart that game because I am horrendously out of practice for it. Oh god. I don't know which one's worse. Ink or Smurf? But I will write them both down since they have been suggested. And I will have you guys vote on, let's see, at least with pink stuff you already have. I have a little bit. I don't have a lot of pink. All right, both of those down. This poor pen, I lost the lid to it. Wonder if I have another one somewhere around here. But, so, finish Metroid Dread, 4,500, another week of, and that 7,500. So this is like a stretch goal. It's going to be admitting to a certain thing that I constantly say I am not. The one that's not short. The other one. So it's 7,500. If we raise that much, I will let you guys get clips of me admitting that I am the thing I always say I'm not. And I'm not cute. So there. That's currently my goals right now. So I need 2 week ofs. Grr. I am not. 5'5". That's tall for a female. 5'6" if I actually crack my back and stand up straight. I've been standing taller than so many people this week. It's funny. But yeah, so I've gotten Smurf, I've gotten Week of Pink, whichever, and I need to think of at least one other thing. Hey, Akare Yabozo. How you doing? Perfect Nugan. But yeah, I need 2 more things. I really don't want either of those. I could probably feasibly do the Week of Pink. Excited? What's up? See, Papa Smurf wore red, could wear a red dress and red stocking cap and say dresses. Yeah, I'd probably do that. See, did a leasing agreement with Best Buy and ordered a new computer. Nice! Is it going to be one of those, obviously I don't know that much about leasing. The first thing that comes to mind is rent to own. But hey, cool that you're getting a new computer. Happy to hear it. Okay, okay. Shows how often I deal with that. It's cheaper. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so I will definitely consider. Oh wow, that's not bad. Only $89 a month. Your average height. Yeah, I am not cute, but I'll take the talented part. But I'll consider a wink of pink. Good grief. I think between the 2, pink would be easier to do. Are there any other suggestions? More good news? Oh, I could always use more good news. Gimme, gimme, gimme. While I decide whether or not I want to do the Smurf thing. Okay. Pink I'll do. Since I technically, with the dresses and pink, I technically have both of those. Cleared to eat solid foods again, and she can go back to work on Monday with limitations. Oh, that is good. That is very, very good news. I'm very happy to hear it. May your mom continue to recover. That was definitely scary. But I'm very happy to hear that good news. Speaking of good news, I also have a little bit. Let's see, hit her during the week I was there, how close to death, or it hit her, how close to death she was. Yeah. Boy, howdy. Don't I know that one. Which, speaking of, y'all remember last month when I said a shit ton of bad things happened all in the span of a week? Continue to keep my mom and dad in your thoughts and prayers and send out good vibes to them. There's a lot going on. I don't want to get into it right now, because if I do, I'm gonna cry. And I don't feel like crying today. Nearly cried writing a scene earlier today. I decided that there is actually going to be survivors from this tragedy, but they're going to end up being side characters that survive. All our main cast dies. So, yeah. See, sending your family love and thoughts. I appreciate that. Also keep my sister Jaybird, keep her in your thoughts and prayers as well. She is getting therapy. I drove her to therapy on Thursday. Nearly died twice. But, she went to therapy. She did in fact go to therapy. Hold on. Shoulder's popping again. There's real intense pain right here. Thankfully, it feels like it's just joint pain, but still a bit worrisome. But anyway, trying to think of the other stuff. Hey, Starhawk, what's up? Oh no. Welcome back to the Hive.
Hey, it finally put the notification in to do this. 38-month streak, an LV20 D&D game in just a little bit.
Nice.
I am playing something you may appreciate.
Oh.
A dwarf barbarian who can Hulk out.
That's gonna be a nightmare to deal with. I'm happy to hear it, man. Oh, it sounds like you're about to have a lot of fun. Starhawk, what is up? How are you doing? Literally get to go large or huge when raging. Nice. Welcome back to the Hive. Okay, thank you for the prime sub, which is crossing. Oh, that actually reminds me. Okay, so as you notice, the category right now is just chatting. If you, I think it's if you sub or gift sub to, I think it's 2 or more. See, now I've vanished back to homework, Hal. Bless your heart. Unfortunately, prime subs don't count, which sucks. But, if you gift or sub 2 brand new subs, you get 60 days, I believe, from Crunchyroll. Let me double check. Let's see. I know I had the announcement. Where are you? Because, yeah, it's the Support a Streamer campaign. Dig. So, yeah, when you purchase 2 new Twitch subs and or gift subs, you can claim a 60-day free trial for Crunchyroll Mega Fan Premium membership. And I happen to be one of the people that is participating in that. I am one of the participating channels. I count. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to log into that closed beta. I forgot about that. Whoopsies. I need to go and remember to do that after stream. Play it for a bit. There's a game that's currently being released as a closed beta. I don't know if I could talk about it or not. I read through the thing, but still not sure. But yeah. Okay, cool. But, Blep. Had it, lost it. Anyway, but yeah, so it's a sub and then, and it can be a sub here and like a sub on zombies and it will count. As far as I'm aware. Also have bad news about fiance's dad. Got a call from her mom 2 days ago and her dad went to the doc. Cancer stage 4. So it's been rough-ish. She's gonna go visit him tomorrow and hopefully the doc is wrong about the time left. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's deja vu to my grandpa and kinda... It's not cancer with my dad, but I understand. I understand being in that spot, unfortunately. Shit. Sorry, hold on. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry today. But yeah, tell her she's also in my thoughts and prayers as well. So, some good vibes, ladies and gents, for Starhawk and his fiance. Speaking of, when's the wedding? It's like between you and one other person. I think that's 2 different weddings, at the very least that I'm in. I was wondering how that particular thing is going. I remember there were plans, but I don't know what those plans were. Whenever the government decides it won't make us more poor if we can... What the f... What? What the absolute fuck? Oh, shit, yeah, that's a good point. Damn. She's on SSI. Dadgummit, that is ridiculous that affects... Like, I can understand the logic behind it. Unfortunately, I can understand the logic behind it, but that still sucks! Jiminy freaking cricket on a hot tin roof. 'Cause you make too much? Huh? That is bonkers. Jiminy cricket. I'm sorry to hear about that, Sir Starhawk. 15 bucks? Wow, you make 15 bucks an hour? Damn. I will say, well done, but... Heck, I'd have to ask my folks how much they were making when we were growing up at that point then. Because I got free lunches. Technically reduced lunches, but still. I'm pretty sure Dad was probably making that much, though. God, that is fucking bonkers. That is stupid. Especially with how much, you know, people are asking for nowadays. But dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. That fucking sucks, man. My mind is like, damn, how in the world could I possibly help? And I honestly don't have a freaking clue how I could possibly help this time around. Which sucks even more. Like, it's one of those, I want to help, but don't know how. I don't know how in this case, fuck. Let's see, so right now, get food stamps, and she gets 1K a month. Between my paychecks and her, we've actually managed to adult fairly well. Nice. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, hopefully between the two of you, you guys are going to be able to get stuff saved up. And I know it sounds, probably doesn't sound weird coming from me now that I really think about it. But hopefully you guys are able to manage to, like, get some savings going. So that way you don't have to worry as much. Oh, good. See, but yeah, wedding would probably take away most of that 1K, if not all of it. And 100K a month is a nice chunk of change. Not gonna lie. I'd pay for half of our stuff, to be honest. Our bills are about... Keeping in mind, my freelance bills, that my bills for my business are not included in this. Our bills are about $1,500 a month total. Give or take, depending on how hot or cold it's been. So long engagement until financially responsible to do otherwise. Oh, man. Oh, I'm still so sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Well, now I gotta go and bug the other couple. They want me to be in the bridal party as matron of honor. Because I'm not a maiden anymore. Oh, goodness. But yeah. But hey, dude, Starhawk, thank you for giving me an update, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Down to 311 pounds. She's also lost some weight. Nice! Very nice. I can't seem to lose weight anymore. I don't know why. To my knowledge, I'm not pregnant. It'd be nice if I were. But I don't feel it. But for some reason, my weight refuses to go down. I've been on keto, and I've been very strict. Probably not as strict as I was 2 months ago, but definitely still there. Like, I am writing down all of my calories to make sure I'm eating enough so I can still lose weight. From some reason, it's going up, and I don't know why. Hopefully, I'll be able to figure it out soon, but for right now, nah, I got a clue. Ow! And I have accidentally stabbed myself in the leg. Fucking hell. But that's what you get when your nails are extremely sharp. So yeah. I'm sad. I'm at 257 right now. I was at 255, I think, like a week ago. And then just... my weight refuses to go down below that. I've started walking again. So, today I actually did a full... I had my neighbor I made friends with. Name is Miss Pamela. We actually walked an entire loop around our neighborhood this time. So she did very well. I'm very proud of her. Excuse me. But yeah. But hopefully I'll start walking more, at least. Right now we're looking at twice a week. I'm hoping to increase that to 3, but I'm mostly waiting on my walking buddy. Yeah, it means in 7 months I dropped 115 pounds with basically just diet change instead of adding exercise. So once I plateau again for an extended time, I'll probably add some workout. Yeah, you know what? I probably should be adding more workouts too. I'm definitely starting to get up and move around a lot more compared to like the last probably 2 weeks. Now that I think about it. I'm starting to get up and moving more again. It's also probably due to the fact that it's starting to get cold. Today was 80s. Like, it was 80 degrees outside. Or at least that's how it felt. It felt nice. Keeping in mind, I love the heat. But just, oh my word. Oh my word. It was so nice. The weather was enjoyable. And we got to go, there was a tree. I had never noticed this particular tree before. But it's got the big, like, elephant ear, leaves on it. Absolutely gorgeous. That dice bag you made for me, the tie piece finally snapped on it, so it's temporarily being retired until it can be repaired. Oh. Wait a minute, how old is that dice bag? When did I make that for you? It's been a hot minute, I know. Was it back in college? About to say, but it's getting... Okay, I was about to say, so that's over 8 years ago at this point. Almost 10, yeah. Almost 10 years. That thing lasted a long time. Is it the one that's crocheted or was yours the one that was sewn? Because I've got a standing bag here that was sewn. If it's crochet, all you have to do is just get like a new piece of yarn or some kind, like a shoestring will also work. And you can essentially just kind of thread it through the top and use that to repair it. Unless it was something else that snapped, as in like one of the stitches. If one of the stitches snapped, we have a much bigger problem and I'm gonna have to fix it. Unless you want to try your hand at it. I think, no, your bag was crochet, wasn't it? By the way, for those of you who were not aware, I used to make dice bags. I could still technically crochet dice bags, but I just haven't felt like selling that particular thing. I don't know why, now that I really think about it, because that's an easy thing for me to make. Why the hell have I not been doing that? Because it's just good, like, it's one of those things for me, it's like, it's just crochet. And I have a shit ton of yarn. We all know I'm a hoarder when it comes to yarn. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. You know what? I have an idea. Technically, it's not a punishment, per se. But... and I'll make you guys vote on it in a little bit. Let's see, in the meantime, I have a secret safe that's one of those fake books. Oh, cool, you got one of those too? I got it. Mine is wood. But yeah, these things are so cool. I have a bunch of pins. Wait a minute. Well, I'm glad I know where this thing is now. That's a Christmas present for my mom. I was supposed to give that to her last Christmas, but I couldn't find it. Good grief. See, and it's gonna end, or gonna hold, dice and all. Was the crochet bag and not a stitch that came out. The drawstring piece looks like it was worn down from so much use. Well, I'm actually rather happy that it lasted almost 10 years. That's impressive. Especially because I can't... No. Back in college, I only used Red Heart yarn. Gotta head out now to go play. Alrighty, be safe and be careful and have a lot of fun there, Starhawk. I appreciate it. More connections. So when it comes to yarn, you have more connections than the Crow in Secret of Death. Hilarious. That's... oh, what was the name of that character? Was it... it wasn't Jeremy, was it? For some reason I got it stuck in my head that it was Jeremy. But that gives me an idea for what that last week be. So I'm going to do a poll real quick. Not going to be the normal, you know, type it up. At least on y'all's part, it's not going to be the normal type it up. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Mace. All things considered, it's okay. I'm going to do a quick little poll. So I already wrote down Week of Pink, so keeping in mind the week of Smurf cosplay is going to take me a while. You know what? I'll give you guys 3 minutes, no additional votes. And start. Personally, between the two, I'm voting for Week of Crochet, because that's easier on me. And immediately it gets tied. Fabulous. So essentially, I need that last charity incentive. See, I've been sending terrible things to Corgi, now it's your no. No. Please, no, be kind to me. Jeremy, Crow, Justin's the rat. Okay, so I was correct in thinking Jeremy was the crow. Frick. Oh yeah, that's right. No, please be kind. I've had to deal with shit. Jiminy Cricket on a hot tin roof. Alright, so kick out of that. There we go. But yeah. So we will see how that goes. I will say some of the incentives are going to have to be changed. Like, during the short, probably like, I think 2 hours maybe, that I'll essentially have control of what I do for charity stream. During that time, the normal incentives will apply, but things like weapon control and change games, those essentially won't be allowed until I am out of the tournament for this Saturday. Again, the charity stream is going to be starting at noon. It's going to be ending at midnight Central Standard Time. The call to arms thing will be starting at 2 p.m. my time, if I understood the flyer correctly. I hope I did. Hold on. Not a good time for random pain there, I did. But yeah. Hey. So, but yeah. Crap, looks like Week of Smurf cosplay is actually going to win. Fuck. I was hoping I'd get a week to do just nothing but crochet. Damn. I could make dice bags. Maybe that's what I'll do for the next year around this time. I'll do, like, charity stream of crochet and make dice bags. And whoever, like, donates the most will get a dice bag. Week of Smurf cosplay wins. By 1 vote! But it wins, so I gotta write that one down, so I gotta figure that one out. And with that, I now have a completed goal list. So, again. Uh-oh. Internet. Don't do this. Jiminy Cricket. So again, this will be my 5th charity event. It'll be Saturday, November 11th. Duration will be 12 hours, starting at noon, ending at midnight. I'm not sure what games I'm gonna start with. I might start with Spiritfarer. I might start with Stardew. It depends on who I get a hold of. So, and then there's also the Halo could be one of them. I was gonna limit it to 3 games this time. Now the important thing is done. Discord. Oh no. Boy. Oh my gosh. Those are all terrible. What the fuck, Mr. Mace? Oh my gosh. But anyway, so here are the goals. So we raised about $2,000 last time. So essentially it's going to be building off of that. So we've got at 2,500, so 2,500. 2,500, it's week addresses. At 3,000, I will finish Soma. I'm going to regret this, but I will finish it. 3,500, a week of pink. Already I'm suffering just thinking about that. 4,000, I will finish Metroid Dread. I'm gonna have to start that game over. I'm gonna have to do a brand new game and go throughout that entire thing all over again because I am rustier than the Titanic at this point when it comes to that game. At 4,500, we have a week of, and you guys voted Smurf cosplay. I may very well take Spock's idea and do Papa Smurf, just gender reverse. And then at 7,500, so that is like the big stretch goal is at 7,500. I know that that's a lot of money, keeping in mind. There are certain things I'm not going to expect us to get to. Especially this one. Y'all have terrified me in the past, so here we go. At 7,500, I will let you guys take clips of me admitting, so short and blue. But at 7,500, I will admit to being something I always say I'm not. And I am not cute. No. But I will admit at 7,500, if we raise that much during, and keeping in mind, I'm planning on it just being this one day. I don't plan on doing the Sunday afterward. But we'll see what happens there. But at 7,500, I will admit to being the opposite of I am not cute. So there. There are your goals of what... of who even knows. If we raise that much, those will be your incentive goals this time around. The incentives themselves is the $5 for poster of names, 1 a minute sketch. For 20, 40 weapon control, 80 change the game, 200 is $200 off of a commission. Yes, that changed. Next year I might go back to the other one, but just because of how this year has gone, I cannot afford a percentage off. So $200 off. For the weapon control and change game, and probably also for the 1 minute sketch. Fair. You'd have to hit the 200 button multiple times, though. And again, these donations are directly to Stack Up. These do not go to me. They go directly to Stack Up. So you have to go through the Stack Up website and donation thing. Let me be very, very clear on that. Bits and all that, no. That still goes to me. It's the direct donation to Stack Up. Got it? We all clear on that one? Good. I'm stressing that point just to be on the safe side. But the weapon control, change a game, and probably the 1 minute sketch when the Call to Arms live event starts. Right now it's just $200 off. There's no percentage coupons this time around. Just because some of my bills for freelancing stuff are going up. And I gotta hope October and November's paycheck is enough to cover them. Fingers crossed. Do I have a backup plan? Absolutely, yes I do. I'd prefer not to use it though. But anyway. But yeah, because of the Call to Arms live event, they're gonna have more control over what's going on. From what from what I remember reading again, I'm gonna go back and reread this again. Someone also pinged me on Discord to remind me of this. But it is essentially going to be like a tournament style game thing. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. But yeah, but the live thing. She in the movie. That is glorious. That is absolutely glorious. You're gonna sit there for a hot minute. But yeah. Ones of God. But Herpenhagen. Apparently I need to be holding that to remember anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go over everything again probably tomorrow and Friday before the charity stream. I just need to make sure that I read up and make sure I've got everything down. By the way, I did update my charity stream scene. For anyone that watched the animation for the thank you stack up stream all the way through, you'll recognize this. So hopefully everything works correctly this time. I could only hope. So, excuse me. With that said, I think, unfortunately, I'm kind of limiting things to this weekend in terms of announcements, just due to the fact that that's kind of the big thing, and I can look at things again after that event is over. So, all of that said, let's hop over to my gaming thing. Going to foof that and get a couple of things pulled up. So you got the Stream Raiders and this one. So essentially what I have been doing, for those of you who have not been here for a virtual write-in, I'm using Stream Raiders as a timer, essentially. So because it is about 30 minutes on, I take a little bit more than 5 minutes in between, just so I can talk and let my brain kind of refresh. But yeah, so I use Stream Raiders as a timer. This way you guys still have something to do, even if you're not writing along with me. So all of that said, let me get the Stream Raiders set up. And before I start the next round, before I start the next round, I'm going to move what I just wrote to the previous tidbit. All right, that's 37. Because I have written enough today, but I need to get multiple days ahead at this current point in time. See, stuff to do. Whoop. I have stuff to do. You may not like it, though. What kind of crazy commission are you about to send me? Speaking of all of the sewing commissions, because technically I have two, both held by the same person. I am very much behind on those. I am sorry that I am behind on those. but easier stuff takes precedence right now. And thankfully, you've already said that it is okay. There is no rush. Thank God. That helps a little bit. Probably the soonest I can get to the sewing commissions reliably will be January at this current point in time. Really sucks, but that's just kind of how things are rolling right now. So, I'm sorry, but that's the way the cookie's crumbling. Oh boy. Nope. Okay, at the very least, I can appreciate that one. I haven't heard them called fart squirrels in a while. Alrighty, so, gonna get the battle started. Gonna get the ODST stuff going. Gonna increase the volume. I have made a few adjustments to stream raters. Just as a heads up. Come on. So they're, like the chat, for example, there's certain things that used to pop up, but they won't pop up anymore. Or pretty much the introduction to be like, yo, we're starting the game, we're, ending. That is currently how that's going, so. Alright, and with that, our timer is started. Time for the writing sprint to begin. Alright, start. Okay. constantly disconnected from chat. This is weird. Mods, let me know if I miss anything. Yeah, this music still has got it for writing the story. I tried a few others today and yesterday, but nothing beats this. I have been spooked. See? Hmm? Okay. It's pretty. Well, I can see that. I can see that. It is a very nice, calm song. Actually, that would be a good idea. Ooh, Fanta. We have the orange Fanta. I would love to play Anna music if I could, because there's an Anna music song. I was able to use it to write one of the scenes earlier today, but just sadness. Sadness, it did not work for long. Who said anything about nice?
Actually, I don't really give a shit. I'm just fucking tired of hearing this crap all the time. It's so boring. It's so boring. You're boring me to
How
death.
dare.
So bored. Oh my god.
How dare. Sadly, this book is very much not gonna... Oh, thank you! Sadly, this book is very much not... Now that I've decided that the Bowman brothers, which is one of the characters I've got now, now that I've decided they're going to live, it's still a tragedy, but how they are forced to live, essentially, is going to add into the tragedy of the situation. This overall is going to be a tragedy. Let's see, tell me they're not getting the Doctor Who love in Monster Street. No. 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 Absolutely not. Okay, that orange isn't too bad. I prefer the new peach one. Because it tastes like peach rings, but the orange isn't too bad. Oh, by the way, the editor Dylan still hasn't gotten my manuscript to me. Driving me freaking bonkers. At this point, I'm probably going to either do the review or I'm going to report the collab this week because this is getting ridiculous. He is almost a full 2 months late. And you know, I'd like to be able, at least in terms of developmental edits, I'd like to be able to get the developmental edits done. Maybe get, like, not even, prototype isn't quite the right word, but hopefully I'm able to get, like, some kind of printed copy of this book, you know, before my dad dies. What timing for those particular notes there, ODST? This past week has been rough. But anyway, I've not trauma dumped essentially on my editor being like, hey, here's my current situation. Could you please finally give me some fucking good news and send me my fucking manuscript now? I'm not gonna do that. Just because hopefully he already feels guilty enough. throw a book at him. Where is he? He's over in freaking Canada. I think it was Halifax. Also, hi, little Sassy. How are you? But yeah, everything is literally waiting on him to get done. And he was supposed to get everything back to me on October 16th. It is now November 8th. And a lot has happened in that span of time. And I'm not kidding when I say I would like to get my book published before my dad dies. Because I don't know, I don't know how long Dad's got, you know? All things considered, I am okay, but rapidly. He is giving Canadians a bad name now, isn't he? I'm halfway tempted to send a rabbit loaf his way. But when I get more information about everything's going on, I'll probably have to wait until after the charity stream, just because that's the big event and I need not to be constantly crying again. Like I was, I think at this point it's actually a couple weeks ago. So I'll talk about, I may talk about that more. After the charity event. So yeah. But yeah, I'm like, I made all my payments on time. That is $2,000 we are never going to see again. At least at this point in time. And I'm not even quite sure how to feel, you know? I've wasted a lot of writing time, but it's one of those things that needed to be said at this point in time. I'm gonna send him another email, an actual email, and then a message over Redz and be like, look, my patience has run out. It has finally run out. Where's the work I paid for? And like with the copy edits, no, it's because of the contract with Redz. And it wasn't through, I don't believe it was through PayPal. I believe it was through my card. So, and they don't accept PayPal, by the way. To my knowledge, they do not accept PayPal. So, I don't have that. But I do have Redz that I can contact and be like, look, here's the situation. I'm sick and tired. I'm losing my patience, and I really don't feel like trauma dumping on someone just to get them to do their fucking job that I paid them to do. Which, by the way, this is another reason that when I talk about commissions and I feel like I am late, like if I've taken too long on commissions, this is the reason I apologize. Because I hold people who I commission, I hold them to the same standards I hold myself to. So yeah, let's see. Anything like section 75 on your card? I don't know. I gotta go and look. I gotta go talk with the bank anyway, so. But yeah, when I apologize for a commission taking what I think is too long, so like more than a month, even if I didn't promise it within a month, if I feel like it's taking too long, it's like, hey, so sorry, here's the update. And this is also another reason why I send status updates when I do a commission for someone, so that they know I'm actually working on it and I'm not just letting it float in fucking limbo. Or I let them know, hey, I'm working on your commission and someone else's commission at the same fucking time. I would say pardon my foul language, but by golly. See. So, do I? That's why it's a high standard. Because, yeah, like, I want to make sure when someone commissions me, I do my damnedest on it. I do my best on it. And I get it back to whoever the commissioner is in a timely manner. If it comes to a point like with the sewing commissions, there's no way I can get to it before January at this point. not just because of everything going around, and not just because these things are complicated. Are they complicated? A little bit, but it's solely and entirely due to the fact that other things need to take priority right now. And things in terms of commissions that are easier to get a hold of or easier to do are taking priority over things that I need to sit still. I can't have anything else going on. With sewing, I have to pay attention or I'm going to end up staining the fabric. Sassy hates the only people of my standard. Pat, pat, pat. Well, that might be why we're such good, what is it? Client and commissioner? We both have high standards for what we do. But yeah, with sewing, I have to be able to take time, sit down, and be meticulous with it. With crochet, I don't have to be nearly as much. I can be kind of listening and watching something and still crochet because I just have to follow a pattern. And once I get like to the point where it's like, oh, I just have to do rows, worst case scenario, I go back and have to count the stitches and double check to make sure I have the right amount. And with drawing, you guys have seen me work on drawing commissions before. I can yammer all day back and forth and still be able to get my work done. But anyway, I need to get back to this writing sprint. Got about 8.5 minutes, give or take, left. Whoops. But yeah, that's kind of the situation going on there. I don't want to dox the guy because this does not require that kind of thing. I can say he's Canadian. Boy, howdy. But anyway. Alright, let's see. Amazing. How long we got? Okay, about 2 minutes. Alright, let's see how much I can get down. Alright. Let's see how much writing I got done this time. Probably not a lot. Okay. 688. Not great, but not bad. And I've got this beginning of the next chapter. Alright, so let me get that set. Behelem now gets to come back into the picture. And I gotta write from Behelem's perspective for a bit and get his side of things set up. I'm gonna put down a chapter name real quick. Let's see. Let me double check. Okay, that technically changes my word count. To 692. So I have to include that in there. Alrighty. Womp. Alright, where is it? Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick little break. I need to finish up this chicken. I only got like 2 pieces left. I need to take care of something else real quick. So with that said, I'm going to get that started. We are so dead. Gonna get that started, and I'll be right back. Shouldn't take too long. So BRB. Alrighty, I just realized I was muted. Move right along. Alrighty. So, just for ha-has, I think I'm going to... Let me finish collecting! Then I'll enter the new event. Sheesh. Frith. Campaign. Probably have to go between these two. No, thank you. Alright, we'll try this one more time, and then we'll hop over to the other thing. I was wondering why that wasn't adding up. Now we know why. Good golly, Miss Molly. There we go. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll get a bunch this time. Alright, so just for ha-has, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch up the music. How am I going to do that? By quickly trying to find where I put that Donkey Kong thing. Because I know I had it. Where did it go? Kong Country OST. Let's see. I don't want just one song. I'd like the whole OST. Pretty please, with a cherry on top. There's Gangplank. Oh, the Jake Daniels song was really neat. Come on, give me what I want. Dang it. Alright, I guess I'll go with this one. Hold on. Let me get things set up. Alright, we'll go full screen. Since technically there's no rain mentioned anywhere for this particular song, or for this particular OST, I will turn the rain off. So yee. Let me... Oh, let's edge face. Oh, cool, I got another follower on Kick. Neat. I see... No idea if the Lotus Die dude is still there. But if he is, hello again. Let's see. Oh, cool, you got your army updated. Nice. Oh, that reminds me. I need to, figure out how to paint minis. Specifically, Warhammer minis. Because I now have, I have an army of Tyranids. Because in the new, I just realized I started the timer. Whoops! I just started, from the, I think the Leviathan pack, which was, it was a fight between the Tyranids and the Space Marines, and the Tyranids won. Yeah, there's a bunch of people who only want the Space Marine side, so I'm able to get the Tyranid side for cheap, technically. Oh. I need to start painting and putting those things together. Which, those things are a lot harder to put together than I thought. Like, ridiculously so. Alright, so... I'm gonna cackle if I'm able to write just as fast with this. But... Hey, Ivy! But, with that said, I need to get started on this sprint. Whoops! Alright, here we go. You go and look for writing. I greatly appreciate it. If you're writing today as well there, Ivy, good luck to you too. On. Also, don't let that chicken fool you. It is in fact keto friendly. I think they, for the coating, for the breading, they use psyllium husk. That's how it tastes. Wondering why that was zooming off. Great. The humans get the really tragic sad one and Behelem gets the upbeat music. Of course he does. It was unintentionally to the beat. Look at it. I like this music too much. Ah! Dang it. I can't help but groove. You guys normally don't see me groove. Because I'm hiding behind a VTuber. During those times that I'm listening to this music. Oh my gosh. You know what? Just for ha-ha, I'm going to add on a weather effect. What weather effect am I gonna add on? Did I add on rain? Nah, I'm gonna add on snow. Let's see. Maybe I can look at properties. Hold on. Oh, it's because it's an image and not a media source. That's the reason I can't deal with that. Fine. You just get little bits of snow now. Because why not? Here, I'm gonna put the snow on top of the Donkey Kong. There you go. Donkey Kong snow. Why not? See how long? 12. Oh wow, we only got 12 minutes. Oh, we had a lot less. Time 6 minutes. Okay. Jiminy Cricket. Hi, Sailor. Hey, Elizabeth. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Currently in the middle of a riding sprint. Oh, no. Well, at least part of the shout-out thing worked. Oh, my God.
Oh my god, dear Mardigan.
Are you playing that pandemic game? What is it? Contagion? I think? What is it called? Plague Inc., right? No. The thing that was in the clip. You're playing Tenants. But Elizabeth, how are you? T-Spops. Oh, God. But how you doing? What were you up to? I don't know. Okay. It may have been a while since you've played that game. Entirely understandable. But yeah, currently in the middle of a riding sprite. Got about... Sprint. Kermit spoops. I think I got about like 3 minutes left. So, let me finish up this riding sprint and we'll talk more in a minute, but thank you for the raid. Let's see. Holy sugar tits! Hold on. Hi! Hello, second raid! John F, what is up? What were you up to? Were you both up to the same thing? Why in the world is Grekene glorping out here? I don't know what is wrong with the poor API. The sadness. But yes, welcome in, welcome in. I'm currently in the middle of a riding sprint. I got about 2.5 minutes left. Oh. Are we mucking around? You can kind of say that. Currently in the middle of a riding sprint. Hi, Captain. I tried Sea of Thieves, but ended up with Forewarned. Nice. See how much? About 2.5 minutes? Less than? Okay, yeah, less than that. Alright, so I gotta see how much writing I get done in the next 2 minutes. More like derpsy. Less. New update has Sea of Thieves pork. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. We've got probably just a few seconds. Alright. Well, that finishes up the thought, so I'll go ahead and end this little writing sprint early. Oh, hey, Jules! What's up? I'm not a smurf. Okay, so about 30 seconds. My shoulders. But yeah, so we're just, boop. Bad Boss Boogie. Nice. But we're doing, I'm using, to be more exact, we're doing writing sprints, but I'm using stream writers as my timer. Oh wow, we actually had quite a few people join this time. Woohoo. Goodness. 101 is not bad. But essentially I'm using this as my timer to do my sprints. And I just need to remember to pause a little longer in between each of these things to give my arms some rest. Just because of how I have my desk set up. So let me see how much I wrote this time. Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't look like that much. 634. That's definitely a lot less than the previous one. Helm's a lot harder to write for. So 634. So how many words does that put me at? So before stream, I was at 13,717. So the 2 writing sprints so far puts me at plus 2, plus 4. All right, 15,080. All right, that's good. We got 15. That is not what I wanted. 80. That's not too bad. So yeah, that's about 1,200, give or take. Not terrible. And essentially, I'm writing the beginning of Behelem's infection. But no, that is not what I wanted. But I switched from, originally I was using Halo 3 ODST, Rain, Deference for Darkness, like that track, which is really good for writing the human side of things. I'm currently working on the Dark Creator chapter, because I've technically already introduced the Dark Creator. I just haven't wrote much on him because the humans need more setup right now. And we're gonna do rando. But yee. Alright, can I switch over to this? No, apparently I can't switch over to this. Oh, there's an ice cream blob. That's adorable. Alright, let me check my tabs real quick. Okay, yeah, I got room. But yeah, I decided to switch over to Donkey Kong Country to see if that would change up the rhythm a little bit. For Behelem, which is again the name of the Dark Creator character. And it seems to kind of work-ish. Alright, so not gonna start that until I'm ready to start again and my arms need rest. Only a little. But yeah, but hello Captain, hello Sailor, what is up? Jonathan and Elizabeth, how are you people all doing today? I'm hanging in there. I have been horrendously disappointed with my editor. He's now 2 months late. He's supposed to get me the developmental edits back September 16th. He's supposed to give me the copy edits October 16th. He hasn't gotten pretty much anything to me at all. Outside of an editorial, which he said he wasn't gonna do. So, yeah. Needless to say, I'm a bit miffed at this particular thing. 3.5 weeks late getting the manuscript back. Yeah. Like from the most recent due date. And the thing is, he has to get the developmental edits first. I get them, apply them, and then I send it back. And then he's supposed to do the copy edit. Because there's no point in doing the developmental edit and the copy edit at the exact same time. Because when you get the developmental edit done, you change, you rewrite some things to make things sound better or to get points across better. But in the copy edit is essentially like grammar. It's structure. It's like software versus hardware, I guess. Or working on the interior of car and then working on the engine. You generally don't do both of those at the same time. You do one is very much more important than the other. Good grief, my arms are absolutely flubbernucked. Goodness. Did not expect him to feel like this. Golly gee, wonkers, Batman. Also, I think the subs thing might actually be out of date. One moment, dudes. Let's see. That is not the thing I need. That's the thing I need. Farfet frickin' Nugan. Yamma. Alright, let me get this back over on that. Oh, that's a different login. This one. Crapola. Yeah. Pretty sure that is the... Yeah, it is. Alright. SMS. Pardon me. As I have to fix this shit again. Alright, there we go. Dag freaking gummit. But yeah, so we're doing writing sprints today. And we'll, by the way, again, while I have this essentially rest spot, what do you mean try again? That was correct. Fine, resend. What the absolute heck? About to say, better authenticate it this time. I'm staring right at it. Come on. There it goes. Jiminy cricket on a hot tin roof. No wonder everything's all kerfuffled. But just as a quick reminder, this Saturday I am doing a charity stream for Stack Up. So yeah, that I would let you all, or kind of remind you guys all of that. Let's see. You know what? This might actually not be a bad idea, setting a YouTube subscriber goal. Let's see. Where is it? There's the emote wall. Okay, let's just do Twitch. Maybe that will change it so I can actually see where everything is. There's bits. There it is. Yeah, I thought so. I knew there was something wrong. One moment, dudes. I gotta fix a bunch of stuff. Let's see. How many have been done this month? 1, 2. Oh, we got some follows this month. That's nice. We've got, let's see, today is the 8th. Jiminy. Okay. Looks like we only have 2 subs this month so far. Yeah. Well, shoot. Yeah. Let me check the, yes, looking for the star filter. Boosh. There we go. So, yeah, we've only had 2 subs this month. All right. So, reset. End goal. Farfit Nugan. All right. Technically it'd be sub goal 25. Starting amount technically is 2. 12. 01. 20. 23. There we go. There we go. Now it's fixed. Yeah, he's okay. It is how it is. You can do in parallel, just not on the car at the same time. Yeah, you generally want to get your wiring and stuff done before you get a lot of other stuff. Let's see. Let me put that back. Not a Raptor stream if something don't fucking break. Yeah. I would agree with that. Oop. Wrong tab. There we go. All right. So I think I have stretched enough. But yeah, sorry to hear that this new update for Sea of Thieves borked it. That sucks. But hey, at least you're still able to play something. Is Forewarned still good? I know it's been a long time because it's between like Phasmophobia and Forewarned. For that particular style of horror game. Been a while since I've played either one. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've played a... Outside of Halo, not including Halo, it's been a while since I've played a game with you guys. Maybe we can do that sometime next week. Maybe in December. Originally I was planning on taking December off, but who knows? With how you guys are flying through the community channel points challenge, you guys might actually get a chance at 2 12-hour streams next month, outside obviously of my traditional, end of the year stream. But anyway, let me find this again. All right, let me get situated on this, and we will begin writing in a couple seconds. Hard to believe I'm already at 15,000 words. Admittedly, I think around this time last year I was struggling, but I think that's because I was working on the Christmas book. No. Was I working on that one last year? I do not remember which book I was working on last year. I know I was crying a lot around this time last year. Well, for good reason. Good reason, because Grandpa had just passed away. Jiminy Cricket. Alrighty, so we're gonna get this Stream Raider stuff started up. And then we will get Donkey Kong started. There it goes. We'll get Donkey Kong started up. I'll plop down a flying rogue. Oh, there's no green spots. Not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. That is all defend spots. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, so starting the next Right and Sprint. See, bought some Pop-Tarts the other day and they shrunk? That's not good. Alright, let's see. Let's see. They're 1 thinner, 2 smaller, 3 less in the box. Oof. Shrinkflation. That majorly sucks. I wonder how hard it would be to make not handmade, but homemade Pop-Tarts. That might be something to invest in. Oh, wow, yeah, 20 minutes. See, might try other brands. That's fair. If they're actual Pop-Tarts, it might be better with the store brand. There's a good chance that will be the case. Let's see how much I got. 12 minutes? That's not too bad. How did that hair even get in there? I know it's one of mine, but still. Finally finished dinner. We got. Oh, jeez. That should be. Wait a minute. Did Stephanie Meyer actually write those? She actually wrote the gender bent. You know what? I absolutely hate the Twilight books, but you know what? Good on her for capitalizing on it. She knows her fans. If that's what they want, they're gonna get it. I have no intention of doing that because Twilight exists and it's just as creepy. I'd imagine it's probably more creepy. But that is my perspective on Twilight. Again, I don't like the original series, so I highly doubt I would like the gender bent version. What? That's just my opinion. It's subjective, I know. And just her writing is so boring. Her characters are boring. I stand corrected. It's still so much choice between necrophilia and bestiality. Joe Tutwiler, I will never forget him saying that in high school. My high school creative writing class is when he said it. Still cackling. The main vampire is 104 and the human is 17 at the start. Oh, that's worse! Let me guess. The vampire looks like a lolly. Hi, Goldie! Why am I getting bonked? Where's that bonk for someone else? Let's see, how many minutes do I got left on this rating sprint? 7. Alright, let's keep it going. Last book, the werewolf Jacob imprints on Bella's unborn child because she says ew. Forever a teen. Missed you this afternoon! Wait, did you have your radio show this afternoon? I was focused on a lot of other things. Yeah, I'd heard about that there, Thanos. I only read the first book, and the first book was enough for me. But I'd heard about that. The fact that it sounds like that is in fact true. Ugh. Golly, yes. I'm sorry, Goldie. I'm sorry, Goldie. This Twilight is something else. The fact that its existence spawned 50 Shades of Grey, which really was not a good look for the BDSM community at all. Like, everything that is wrong is in that book. Every girl in my high school read those stupid books. Same. There were so many. It was so bad, like my honors English teacher read it and we had to have a test on it. So we had to read it too. And we had a field trip. Yes, that is correct there, Spock. 50 Shades of Grey is in fact a Twilight fanfiction. It's just, in order to be properly sold, they just changed the names. That is actually a fact. And Stephanie Meyer said, go for it. It is one of the few legal fan fictions out there. But yeah, like my high school honors English 11th grade teacher was in love with the Twilight books. And I'm like, I hate this stupid thing. I read it in 3 days. And a friend of mine had a print, essentially is like, okay, she had the book and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna make you read this. Here, you can borrow it and you have to keep it until you finish it. And I'm like, I don't want this thing. Read it in 3 days, handed it back to her and said the best part of the book was when Bella nearly died. Sad she didn't. I hated that book. And thankfully I had read that before my high school honors English teacher had decided to make us read it and do a test and have a field trip on it. See, not big deal, did I have any listeners? They just listen to my own show. Not upset, I get life happens, yeah. I'm still sorry, Goldie. Or either were published as books for... yeah, lucky. But yeah, like, for those who like the Twilight books, do your own thing. I fucking hate them. I absolutely hate them. Oh, gosh. I can't. But it does give me hope, because if that got published, my stuff should do great. I was just on the term should. Had to read The Yearling in school. I don't know The Yearling. Just keeping in mind, I was forced to read the first book. By the way, for that field trip, I volunteered to stay at school. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it was... I don't like the Twilight books. I like 50 Shades of Grey even less. But that's for an entirely different reason. Because fanfic, like, so long as it's well written, I don't mind fanfic. There's actually fanfic I actually seek out because it's well written. And also, see, hated The Yearling just as much as I hate Twilight. I felt that. We read Jane Eyre in honors English. I have never been so bored in my life. You should read As I Lay Dying. Oh, wait. Oh, man, our sprint's already over? Fuck. Alright, so how many did I get this time? 700 even. Man, I am slacking compared to last time. Yeah, 700 even. Huh. Alright, so we add on. So 692, 634. It's all around 700. Taylor Lautner might have played a werewolf, but he will always be Shark Boy. Ah, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. In all honesty, he did better in Shark Boy. But he also, oh, good golly, gumdrops. This is gonna be a nightmare. I've heard that is there a sequel to that yet? Let's see. I have read a better book than Twilight or The Hunger Games. I have not read The Hunger Games, but my sister Jaybird loves The Hunger Games. To the point where I think there's a new movie coming out of birds and snakes. I don't remember the beginning, but I remember and snakes being the end of it. But she's been keeping up with the Hunger Games book, though, her book series. And she's also reading the Avatar The Last Airbender. They did Kyoshi So they did a book series on Kyoshi, and now they did one on Yang Chen. And I got her the Yang Chen books for her birthday. The Taylor Lautner basically had no career after Twilight. Yeah, that's kind of true. You don't ever hear of him in anything after that. That kind of sucks. I was about to say, he was at least a decent actor. He just wasn't given really good scripts. The scripts he had to work with were kind of crap. That's me being lied about the situation. Alright, how many pages is this chapter? Huh, holy cow, we're already at 3. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2. One, two. Alright, so I need to add 4 more to my total here. So technically 700. Ugh. But 700 for the sprint itself. But yeah. But I will say with the Hunger Games and with Twilight and with 50 Shades of Grey, if I had to pay them one compliment, it'll be this. Those books, as trashy as I think they are, as terribly written as I think they are, at least with Twilight and 50 Shades, I can't say anything again. I can't say anything on the Hunger Games because I haven't read those. I've seen bits and pieces of the movie. I don't recall if I have watched it all the way through. If I have, it clearly didn't leave an impression. Similar to the Harry Potter movie. I think I've seen one of them. It did not make an impression because I've been told I've sat down and watched the entirety of at least one of the Harry Potter movies. I don't remember doing that. Taylor was good. I had to say Robert Pattinson after Harry Potter has picked odd movies. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too. But the one compliment I will pay to those books, as much as I don't like them, again, Hunger Games aside, they got people reading again. So, for that, I will give them that compliment. They got people reading again. And admittedly gave a little bit of hope to authors like me who think, oh man, is my stuff good enough? Twilight got published. Your stuff, as long as your book is better than Twilight, you're good enough. Good golly, Miss Molly. My shoulder joint really does not like me right now. Or C.S. Lewis books. I like, Treasure Island has still got to be one of my favorite books. Which, admittedly, is also probably why Treasure Planet is one of my favorite Disney movies. It and, The Lost Empire of Atlantis? Or is it Lost City of Atlantis? Atlantis. The, 2D animated one. Sin Batman is worse than Clooney Batman. Oh, oh, that sucks. Oh boy. They really need to bring Batman back to his animated series version. Like, that's the good version. Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Thank you. Hold on. Okay. I'm a mess with my braided hair. My sister Jaybird braided my hair. I mentioned this earlier, but she, we went over to my folks' place for her birthday party, because her birthday's on the 6th, but we celebrated on the 7th because she had plans on the 6th. And near the end of it, we were visiting, and she just got behind me and started braiding my hair. And she's like, oh my gosh, your hair is so long. And she also mentioned the damage part, which is the bleached part, and I'm like, yeah, eventually I'm gonna get it cut off. I'd want my hair to grow just a smidge longer, so that way when I finally cut off this gold shenaniganery, I'll be able to have I'll be able to have my hair one color again. The other is the fact that if I grow it just long enough to where I'm getting close to where I can just chop it off. I want to make sure my hair is still long enough to go through my hat. So I'll probably get my hair cut after. Definitely after the charity stream. I don't want to deal with that before the charity stream. I just need to remember to actually get out of the house and get my hair cut, because I don't want to do this myself. Less because, well, it's entirely because I want to make sure it's done right. And I know me. I'm not going to end up doing it right. What are you? You are lint. Although, I will say, I'm kind of halfway tempted to take some of the bleached parts of my hair and see if I can't cut them off and turn them into, like, brushes or something. Wouldn't that be something? Human hairbrushes. I know, I'm brushing the end so it's not as tangled. But anyway, let's see. How long have we been going? About 3 hours? Question to you guys. Do you guys want me to do another writing sprint? So probably last one for the night. Or, because I'm at 15,784 words total right now, is where my current total is. Today's total needed to be a little over 13,000, so that means tomorrow is going to be the 15,000 total. Should I do another writing sprint and really try and push it? How awake is you head? I'm awake. Plus I drank some soda, but I'm awake. And I don't have a migraine right now. Unlike, what was it? Was it Tuesday? No, it was Monday night. I had a migraine. I was trying to play Halo. I managed to stave it off for a bit. Ended up having to get a bunch of extra sleep yesterday, which is another reason I have not really been paying that much attention. Like there's a bunch of reasons why a lot of this stuff was late this week. Like my streaming schedule that was late because this weekend, Monday and Tuesday wasn't as bad as a mess. Mostly because I spent a good chunk of it asleep because I needed to, because that's what stopped my migraine, is I had getting enough sleep this time. But yeah, just a lot of stuff has kind of clumped together, and I am so late on things. Head hurts and you played Boom Boom Stab Stab. Yes, I did. Someone else or something else, because we played Firefight. The mode itself is coming soon to Halo, but people, because the Forge AI is officially added, people are already making Forge maps that are essentially Firefight. Which is you and your squad against waves upon waves of enemies. And you only have, between your team, you only have a certain number of lives. And that, like, playing the Firefight mode was the most fun I have had in Halo probably since launch. Since I played the campaign. It was so much fun. Like, even Patchy had fun. We were all cutting up and just having a grand old time. I really wish they had launched this particular mode way sooner than they did. Like, I feel like this is one of those things that should have been at launch. But oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I know what to put in Wednesday's show when I know you're tuned in. Looks for Halo's song folder. Well, that's only if I'm playing Halo. And besides, unfortunately, I can't listen to your show during stream because DMCA stuff. I get away with like Donkey Kong and Halo 3 ODST music because that stuff isn't copywritten. Thankfully. Or to be more exact, you don't get copyright strikes for playing the music. Thank goodness. I don't know what I'd do. But anyway, let's see. Looks like I got about an hour. No, I have about 10 minutes left. When I know you're listening being the word. Fair. Fair point. But yeah. But let's see. But yeah. On the topic of fanfiction, like fanfiction isn't bad. It's just there's a lot of bad fanfiction, but there's also a lot of bad books. Essentially, fanfiction is just the genre at this point, because there have been fanfictions that I have read that are absolutely glorious. I want to print them out. There's one in particular called Anti-Hero. It's for the Mighty Ducks the Animated Series fandom, essentially. I want to print it out, and I want to do bookbinding for it, which is another reason I'm kind of practicing that, which also reminds me I should at the very least get one of those done before Christmas, which is another reason I'm going to be taking the majority of December off. I might stream more regularly after Christmas. But the lead up to Christmas, I probably will not stream much at all. Just so that I can focus on getting those gifts done. See, not saying a word on fanfics. Well, that's because you went and Heathen gave you an absolutely terrible first fanfiction. Not as bad as it could have been. Definitely could have been better. But yeah, it is what it is. But there are some good ones out there. That it needs an update. Send me a text with how it needs to be updated. Over on the Discord, please. Farfanugan. What was I thinking of? I looked at 3 different things and completely lost my train of thought. I think I'll do... You know what? Let's try for one more writing sprint tonight. And kind of hope for the best. I don't know where this chapter is going, per se. But I'll figure it out as I go. The Behelem side of this book is gonna be weird and a little rough, but it'll be what it be in the end. But yeah, send that over on Discord to tell me how I need to update it. By the way, commissions are open, but you're more likely going to be put on the wait list just because there's a bunch of other stuff I need to try and get done before Christmas. Again, hopefully I can send all of those or get them all done and send them. Fingers crossed that I get them done. I'm gonna be sad, but it is what it is. It would be nice to get my manuscript before freaking Christmas. That would be great. But we'll see. At this point, I'm probably going to send Redzi a report being like, hey, here's the situation. I've even gone through Gmail and emailed this guy directly thinking I was going to get my manuscript that way. and it has not come to pass, and I'm running out of patience. And as we've all seen, I have quite a bit of patience in regards to this. Probably too much, keeping in mind I've waited an entire year and a half to get a commission before. Which is also the reason why I'm like, I try to get my commissions done within a month of getting them. Obviously, like I said before, the sewing ones, I have to be able to sit down and essentially have nothing else I need to do. So November is going to be terrible for that. December, I have all my Christmas stuff I need to get done. And so the earliest I'll be able to reliably work on it is going to be January. So unless in December I can get a bunch of stuff done, yeah, that's just how it's going to be. By the way, there are 2 other ways you guys can get the 12-hour streams for next month. You guys are close to 1. Instead of a... But that's funny, dude. But there's 2 other ways. So you guys are getting really close to the 12-hour stream that is through the community channel points challenge thing. The other one is the 25, getting 25 subs in a month. That's one of them. And the other one is through Ko-fi, which essentially it's essentially another 25 subs. Every 25 subs will equal out to another 12-hour stream in the next month. So, that is currently how things are sitting at the moment. I'm trying to think of anything else. See the doc in the evening tomorrow. Have a 2-month visit, so I'll update y'all. And I have had a Aiden leg pain today. I also had a little breakdown today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully tomorrow will be good. Make sure you bring up, your leg and back pain to your doc. Just please bring that up to them if you weren't already planning on it. Hopefully they'll listen. Hopefully. But with all that said, I'm going to do one more 30-minute sprint for writing. For those of you on Twitch, which is the main platform I pay attention to, just for those of you who are on YouTube and Kick and wondering why I'm not addressing those platforms as much, because of Twitch's rules, I prioritize Twitch. But for those of you who are on Twitch, let me know who you suggest. Give me some suggestions on who we should raid. If not, I will pick someone at random from my list once I've settled after this writing sprint. See, it will be drive-in nuts winks, a bit of humor. Gosh. Jiminy Cricket on Hot Tin Roof. But anyway, so let me get the next writing sprint going. I'm gonna scoot. So I need to scoot this back to 46. That should give me the 30 minutes that I'll need. Alrighty, so let's start Stream Raiders. This will be the last Stream Raiders for tonight, because this will also be the last writing sprint for the night. I definitely will keep the write-ins as part of the things you guys can vote for after NaNoWriMo. Oh dear. Oh boy. I'm just gonna highlight that whole map.
Unoraptormon!
Yes, Grekene.
You need to drink some water!
I'll drink water in a moment. Alright, so we get the Donkey Kong started. And there should be about 30 minutes left of this particular OST. Alright, so I gotta figure out where we're gonna start now. Because I decided to put snow up instead of rain. You're off to bed? Alright. Evil white stuff I'm doing. Alright. Good night, Goldie. Hope you get plenty of good sleep. May any food you eat be filling. Ow. Nini, I hope you get a you hope I'm getting a foot of snow? Jeez, 80 degrees today. Which is hilarious because Halloween, it was really cold. I officially have 20,000 words in this document. Let's go. Ah, goodness. But the actual word count, most of that is stuff that I can't count. Well, not even most of it now, but some of that is stuff I can't count yet. Still my favorite song. Well, yeah, no, it's still my favorite song in Donkey Kong Country. The Funky Kong theme is second. Let's see. I do not have a lot of time on that one then. 6 minutes. Roses games. Rumble Roses? Hi, Brian. How are you? I don't know if I can get away with playing Rumble Roses, plus I don't know if it's good writing music. This is good creating music. Sadness. Come on. Oh, this is the most irritating thing about a wireless mouse. Yeah. Far, yeah, that's kind of no surprise. All right, let's see. Let's do this one. Because why not? This one's a 10-hour. Oh dear, we are going to get trounced. This stream rate is... That's gonna suck. Oh, this one gets to have rain, but since it's moving a lot, I don't think I'll add rain to this one. I'll turn off the snow. But just because, since it's a moving picture, I don't have to worry about things freezing. So, how much do I have? 7 minutes on the sprint? Alright, let's go! Bless you.
right in front of me is where I am. An empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. Still it was not to be told. I need them mask. I'm a sharpshooter at first masquerade. Heart in both face and mind, free for you to roam. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my
I just realized I have no idea if I'm gonna get dinged for DMCA with this one.
place to
I actually have to better pause this one because I don't know. I know it's Persona 5 OST, but I know for a fact that the ODST one is safe. I'm gonna switch back to this one. Just to be on the safe side. I don't feel like getting smacked in the face by YouTube. I don't think I'll get smacked by Twitch, because I think I've played that particular one before. But, just to be on the safe side. Goodness gracious. Alright, let me finish this thought. Alrighty. Bloop. Alrighty, so with that said, any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I'll pick someone at random from my list. Obviously, after we run Stream Raiders. Oh dear. Or, oh gosh. Yeah. How fast do you think we're gonna keel over on this one? Oh goodness. Oh boy. Ugh, itchy. So, let me see who we've got. Oop. Yeah, it was to be expected, to be entirely honest. Alright, so I don't know if we're gonna have D&D tomorrow or if we're gonna have Dave the Diver. It will entirely depend on whether or not certain players are sick again. So we will all find out together who is still sick or not tomorrow. Alrighty, so let's see. We've got Hazelnut TV, which he's playing, looks like Dead by Daylight. There's Accelerate, Real Life Spartan, and Geronimo Kiddo. Ooh, Active. Fighting for my life. Oh my gosh, he's back on that M&K grind. Goodness. Let's see. Ad starts in 10 minutes. I should be scooched by then. So, for once, not really spoiled for choice. So, Dead by Daylight or Halo Infinite. What y'all thinking? WK, oh my gosh, Accelerate, you dork. Oh, it's Spartan's birthday. Cool. Oh, on Friday. Never mind. I'm tempted to go raid Active. I haven't raided him in a while. We could also raid Hazelnut. He's got the fewest out of everyone. So, But I haven't rated Active in quite a while. He'll get enough rest, hopefully. We'll find out. So, that is not what I wanted. Active, what the heck are you doing? Oh, looks like he's reviewing footage. Tim VOD review. Oh dear. Uh-oh. What happened? Alright, who is cheating while playing against Active? Whose bright idea was that? Because it's definitely not mine. Maybe we should rate him. Give him, like, a little bit of, like, pop-up good news or something. Because he looks like he's not doing great, bless his heart. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, he's reviewing footage right now. Let me check Hazelnut, see what Hazelnut's doing. Oh, looks like he's playing Wesker. You know what? Let's raid Hazelnut. Let's raid Hazelnut. I think that'd be adorable. I think he'd be happy with that. Hazelnut TV. Alrighty. So, with that said, tomorrow will either be D&D or it'll be more Dave the Diver. Friday will be Dave the Diver. And then Saturday is the charity stream for Stack Up. I will be featured in the Call to Arms live event. It's going to be some kind of tournament. I believe I have all the games. I have tested all the games I've been gifted so far. So we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. With all that said, y'all, please be safe, be careful, make good decisions, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Good night, everybody. And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. So good night. And remember, please be kind and remember to say I love you to to your loved ones. You never know when they'll be gone. Good night.